What do you think of that?
Shut up already! I'm out of here. See you guys.
Kenny McCormick is the best South Park character. When you think of South Park, you probably think of the funniest character, Cartman, or the most ridiculous character, Randy, or even the most lovable character, Butters. But when I think of South Park, the true heart and soul of South Park, I think of Kenny, the immortal, muffled poor kid / future genius. To me, he is the best character of the show for multiple reasons. While making the idea and script for this video, I was in quite of a pickle on which character of the show I wanted to do for the commentary, since South Park is my favorite adult animated show. The choices for me that was pretty difficult to make was between Kenny and Butters. I love this little guy, bro. He is so lovable and friendly and innocent. I fell in love with his character instantly. I couldn't tell you how excited I was seeing him have his own episode, which is one of my favorite episodes of the series. Hell, I might even do another commentary in the future on Butters himself, because I feel like he's very interesting. But I had to give it to my boy Kenny. He deserves it. The few specific episodes that I will be talking about in this video is the Super Friends trilogy, the city part of town, the COVID specials, the poor kid, and also a couple important scenes throughout the series that also builds his character. Alright, so let's break down why I think Kenny is the best South Park character. Watching the whole series of South Park, you start to notice a few things on the way the characters treat Kenny, especially with his own friend group. Kenny, compared to the other kids in the town, is known as the poor kid. Because of this, his own friend group is known to make many jokes on his behalf about that specific thing.
Amen.
Amen.
Jesus, dude.
And some of the other kids at school won't hang out with him because of it. This makes Kenny look like a joke to some people, leading him to be forced to hang out with a friend group who honestly doesn't really care about him that much.
Cartman, you ate the skin off of every piece of chicken! Well, I saved you all the chicken part. The skin's the best part.
The only other person in town to actually like Kenny and accept him for who he is sweet old Butters, man. Butters is the best. Kenny could do so much better if he didn't have that poor kid label on him.
The only kid here with any sense of dignity is Kenny, and the rest of you have your heads up your butts!
Well, apparently Kenny is Butters' best friend. You guys gonna make out, Kenny?
This proves the main thing that makes Kenny the best: relatability. Many people can put themselves into Kenny's shoes of having labels put on them that they can't even control, or having no other choice than hanging out with a toxic friend group that's obviously not good for you. This scene right here completely explains the group's dynamic and his role in it.
And now you all expect me to just forget it all and hang out with you again like nothing happened?
Oh, Jesus, Kyle, don't be such a whiny little gay wad. Come play catch with us. Yeah, don't be such a dude.
God damn it.
Kenny is just a follower, but sometimes there's nothing you can do but follow others. What's going on, guys? You enjoying the video so far? Why don't you hit that fat ass like button and that plump subscribe button while you're at it? Also, why don't you just hit that bell as well, so you can get notified when I post a new video? I'll really appreciate it. Back to the video. Just because Kenny is the punching bag and the joke of the group doesn't mean he doesn't play a huge role in the dynamic of the group. Let's take a look at the two COVID specials that premiered on Paramount Plus. In these two specials, it shows a future reality of where the four kids don't really hang out with each other anymore, and it leads to all of them to live drastically different lives than if they would have continued staying friends. Because of the sudden and suspicious death of Kenny, who was now a billionaire genius, all of the kids from the past come back to investigate his death. The part I want to focus on though is the reveal of what happened to Kenny. It is revealed that Kenny actually designed a time machine to go back to the past to make the four of them friends again, and actually succeeds. Before this, Kenny's assistant reads to the video that they're all watching that he hates all three of them for being assholes and not speaking to each other anymore. He took it upon himself to risk his own life and his own amazing future in order to go back in time to where he actually had real friends around him, no matter how much they treated him like shit. Another little detail that I noticed around the season where Kenny is actually dead until he randomly comes back is the way the group tries to replace Kenny rather than it being just the three of them. I believe to them it feels wrong to have it just the three of them, especially Cartman. I believe in a way Cartman believed that if he didn't find a fourth friend for the group, Kyle and Stan would just stop being friends with him. And as we could see, they try many times and many different kids, and it just doesn't work. This just proves that without Kenny, the group would just fall apart. As you guys know, Kenny has the ability to not fully die, getting resurrected each time he does. Although with this power comes a great curse. The curse of him just becoming a recurring joke that no one else notices that he dies every single time, with a few exceptions. Let's take a look at the Super Friends trilogy. We see Kenny yelling at the other Super Friends, explaining how he actually has superpowers, something the others couldn't understand. It takes Kenny or Mysterion needing to kill himself in front of everyone in order to prove what he is saying. To his friends, this superhero thing is just fun and exciting, but to Kenny, being a superhero isn't a great thing. Him having a superpower to not die isn't a blessing, it's a curse. But he's still going to use it to help people in his town. And come on bro, he is the best superhero here. Okay Batman? Mysterion is the hero that South Park needs. One last thing that I think completely finalizes Kenny as the best character and makes him so sympathetic and relatable is the episode The City Part of Town. In this episode, Kenny is finally tired of being poor and having no food at home, to where he gets a job at City Walk to make some cash. Although it doesn't pay well, the job is shitty, and he also almost loses his jobs multiple times in the episode and must fight to keep it. And all that hard work and barely any money made, this is what Kenny does.
Well, did you make any money? Ha! Told ya!
What are you doing, Kenny? Wow! This is mine? Hi!
Bro, tell me that is not the sweetest shit you have ever seen. I could have just had this video be that one scene alone with the same title and my claim still would have been correct. He is such a great big brother, and what makes it even sweeter is in the episode The Poor Kid. This whole episode defines Kenny's character, but the part I wanted to focus on is the way Kenny protects his little sister from the bullies in his Mysterion costume. He makes his little sister feel safe and protected. He is his little sister's hero, the best kind of hero. Have I convinced you guys yet? Shit, you probably already agree, which is the reason why you're watching this damn video. Listen, Kenny's funny, he's lovable, he's sweet, he's a great friend and a brother, an amazing superhero, and he's also a boob guy. I'm a boob guy, so I love him even more.
I saw this chick in a bikini on the beach, too. She had the nicest boobs ever. Humbly yours, Kenneth.
I hope you guys enjoyed my breakdown on why I think he's the best in South Park. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment who you think is the best character in South Park, or if you think Kenny is the best too and why you think that. And I'll see your asses in the next video.
My dream is to one day blast off in a big rocket ship!
This is amazing! Wait right here! I gotta go tell my friends about this!
Dude, these things are dumb. Let's go.
Hey, you guys, you're not gonna believe this! What? Dude, he talks! The orca whale talks! What the fuck are you talking about?
Can't read man, no he can't read my poker face. She's got me like nobody. Can't read man, no he can't read my poker face. She's got me like nobody. Pop, poker face, pop, poker face. Na, 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 na.